Hello guys, welcome back to the first part of this Audi interior modeling tutorial. Yeah, this will be the third time of me recording this video. I've been making some mistakes, so yeah, I have tried to gather some reference pictures for the interior, and I'll provide the link in the description below. Also, the software I use to add these pictures is called PureRef. I will also provide the download link in the description. So let us get to the interior model. So first, I'd like to hide the wheels and also select the windows and move it to a new collection. Name it Windows, like that, and also hide it. Also select this and also hide that to the Windows collection. Um, Now the interior, this is how it looks. So where's the front? So this is the front of the interior. It goes from starts from the end of the windshield to a part closer to yeah, to the side window. From the end of the windshield from the side to a part closer to the side window, like that. And also from the front is not flat, it went a little curvy, like this, as you can see. So let us try to achieve that. Let's select this part right here and then select the loop below, then duplicate it, then separate by selection rather. And let us go to edit mode, delete this last vertex, slide this a little bit. Let's select all, extrude in the right direction, X, Y, Z, to straighten it, and try to position it like so, based on this reference we have right here, which is around this part. I think, yep, for this part right here, like the distance from here to this part, to where this dashboard starts from the doors. Let's take note of it. Right, extrude this and then move it up. So at this end, like this, which is kind of much. So I have to like push it back a little. Let's push this back a little bit, since this part is gonna cover most of it. This part is gonna cover most of it. So take this and then push it back a little bit to that end, like that. Yeah, yeah. Switch to the front view. This part went like this, following a curve, something like that. So let us do that. Let's select this and then move it slightly to this end, then move it up a little, like so. Also select this one, also move it up. Select this, also move it up. Select this too, move it up. Move this up also a bit. Select this one also, move it, move it, move it, like so. And also move this one up also. Trying to achieve that curve flow and this part. So it's coming like this. Yep. This too high. Move it down a little bit. Move this one up a little. Now, I think there we go. Then select all and then move it down like so. Also, let us put this one backward to that end. Yeah, I think it's okay right that way. Now what I'm gonna do next is this part right here. This one has two separate materials, 1 and 2. Let us deal with this part first. So let us add the loop cut right here and straighten it on the y-axis SY0. I think the length from here to here should be, or from here to here, I think it should be okay like that. Let me move it back a little bit. Yep, I think it should be okay like that. Yep, so now what I'm gonna do next, yeah, this is the midpoint of our dashboard from here, right here, on this part right here to here, to here, to here is the midpoint of the dashboard. So from here to this part right here is the midpoint. So I'll draw the, okay, let me do this. Select this and then extrude it down. So this indicates the midpoint of the dashboard since it's at the center. I can see like that. So now let us apply the mirror modifier now. So yeah, let me draw the distance from this part right here to this part right here. So let us make that distance. So let's take this loop right and then try to position it and slide in. Double G to slide. Let me turn on the screencast key. Double G to slide right there to the position. I think it is okay right this way. Yeah, I think it's okay this way. Yeah. So now also let me disable this. Also from this point of view, the distance from here to here also, let's try to achieve that. Slide this vertex, this edge of vertices, slide it a little bit towards the end. You can see, I'll move it up a little bit. Just slide this toward that part. Move this to the center and try to push it up a little bit. Okay, I think that's okay that way. Yeah, that's okay. Let's move it slightly a bit. So we have from here to here. So let's put this back a little bit. So now let us delete this middle vertex, and yeah, delete that middle vertex, and also select these two vertices and extrude it upward like so. So we're trying to achieve this part right here. Extrude it upward, SZ0 to straighten it on the Z axis and then fill it. Then also scale it on the X axis like that. And try to position it in the front view also. Move it down slightly like that. I think that will do. Yeah, and also as you can see from this view, it went out a little bit, like this part is going straight, then it protrude out like that. I have to move this outward like that a little bit. I think top view, yeah, that should do. Yep, let's complete this part right here. So select these 4 vertices and extrude it on the y-axis. Select these 2, then join at last. Select this also, then join at last. And try to bring this down a little. So also select all and recalculate outside. Let me check. And also flip the numbers like that. We have this. Now something like this. We select this 2 and then scale it on the x-axis that way. Scale the x-axis that way. Okay, and let me see what is at the back. Okay, let's check our reference picture also. Yeah, from this part right here, as you can see, there's a little depth toward this end, a little depth, and this came like this, and also there's a hole in the center of this. Let us achieve that. Select this whole loop of vertices and delete it. Then wait, before we do that, let's select these faces right here and then extrude it downward like that to get this depth right here. Select or extrude toward this end. I think that'll do. Yeah, so let us select these other faces. Hold down Control and then left click to select the whole loop, then delete the faces. Yeah, so for this part now, let's delete these vertices. Now I want to do this also, this depth right here. So select these 2 vertices, then extrude it down a little bit. Slide this toward this end, then slide this one also toward this end. Select these 2, then extrude it down, then select these 2, then match at the center. Also select these 2 vertices, then match at the center. Try to pull it out like that. Do the same for this part. Extrude on the side axis. Select these 2 vertices, match at the center. Select these 2 vertices, match at the center, and also pull this one out a little bit. Let's try to pull this out like this. Pull it out a little. Or does it? Do we need to do that? I don't think we need to do that. Let's do it something. Yeah. Let's pull it out a little bit that way. Yeah. So now for this part, many parts. This came like this. Select these 2 vertices, extrude on the right direction. Let's X scale out like so. Yep. Let's slide this on to position this end, then bring it down like that. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. that should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay. And I select these vertices, and fill. Also select these vertices right here, then fill it too. And double G, C, slide this. Double G, C, and also slide this like that. So slide this loop, then Control B to bevel. Like based on this reference right here, this part is sharpened, and this part aren't faint. So if you do something like this, selecting these vertices right here, then sliding it down like this, sliding this one down also like this. I think you're able to achieve that. So that's it. I think here it's kind of forming that. So let's try to even it out. I'm gonna slide this towards this and then extrude next to this. Then this one also have to slide towards this end right here. Like that. And there we go. I think that should do. Yeah, that should do. Yeah. So that is that for that. So take this, go to edit mode, then select this O face, then separate it, and let us start sharpening the edges. Add the loop cut right here, click on it, then press E to move it closer to this corner right here. Yeah, also do the same for this part, also E, move it closer. But this part you have to make this distance from here to here. Yeah, that's okay. Then move this one backward a little bit. To that point. It's too much. Move it front. The distance, the length from here to here is bigger than the length from here and also from here. So we have to push this vertices out like this. I think it's also influencing the other side. I think, yeah. So that's what we want to do. Let's pull this one out a bit like this. But first, before we can do that, before we do this, let's just add extra loop. This on the front. This looks like this, like it's too curvy. So add an extra loop right here. I'm gonna be closer to this end. Still too curvy. Move it closer like that. I think. Move it more closer. Yeah, that should do. Also do the same for this part also. Add an extra loop right here. Move it closer. Move it closer like that. Yeah, that should do. So yeah, this part. I just take these two vertices, one at this end and the one at this end also. I think it should also be influencing this end, or this part right here. Let me see. Yeah. Then move it out like that. This coming like this, then came out. Move it out like that. Yeah. So to even this out, select these two as these two, then pull it that way. Yeah. Then slide this, then shade smooth. Slide this also, shade smooth. Then select these two mesh, and also add a loop cut to this one also, and then move it so to make it to be uniform. Or I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, do that part also. Right then, select this, add an extra loop right here, move it closer to this end. Select this one also, double G and C to move it to the front. Add an extra loop, E, to sharpen that edge, like there. Yeah, and this part now having some uniformity. So select this loop here, slide this two here, then move it, try to position it like that. And this is okay. Let's try to position this. Also move this one slightly up, move this slightly up, move this up also. Yep, I think that is okay. Yep. Then add an extra loop right here and sharpen these edges like that. This one right here, from here to this down part. So let us select this dashboard and go to edit mode, select this loop right here. Let me delete this. Select this loop, then extrude it down a little bit, like so. To that end, move it up a little, slightly. Yeah. Also do the same for this. Yeah. And move it down a little bit, like that. So for this part also, this one comes like this. I have to move it down, then move it inward. So let's do that. Select this loop, then move it, extrude it down, like so. Slide this also, slide this, slide this, slide this to other parts, and select this one, extrude down, join this to this at last, then move it to on this end, join this to this also at last. Select these two, extrude it on the z-axis, join it to this at last, then move this one also in the x direction, like that. I think. But this looks like this. I have to go back, as you can see from here. So select this loop, go vertices, then move it back, like so. So it's too much. Select this, and move it to the front a little bit. Also like this one, move it to the front a little bit. That way. So achieve that part right there, which is cool. Yeah. So now I think in this part I'll just stop at this point. So let me complete the back, the rear. So this part, I said there's an hole right here. Let us do that part. I don't think this is straight. This meant like this. Come, or is it the reflection? I don't know. Let us try to achieve that. Go to edit mode, add a loop cut and move it toward this end, like that. Add an extra loop, also EF, move it like that. So right at this point right here, double G, move towards that end. Then select this or loop. That is to move it slightly like that. I think double G when it's like that. Then add two vertices, one at this end, then Ctrl P to bevel like that. Ctrl Z, Ctrl B, bevel that, and try to position it. This double G to slide this to on this end like that. Take this one, double G, slide, and this one also double G, then double G, slide. Think slide this one this way, slide this way. Think slide this one that way. Let's select these faces, then insect once, then extrude Z axis, SZ0 to straighten it or flatten it on the Z axis, and insert the face twice like that, then add an extra loop. I don't think it went that deep. I don't know. It went that deep. So let's move it out slightly. GZ. SZ0. Then move this one slightly. Add an extra loop right here and move it closer to this end. Move this one closer to this end. Add another one. Move it closer, like so. Move it closer, like so. And there we go. Achieve this part right here. That part looks like. Okay, from here to this part, which is the end of this, just like this one. And this is it. To this part and ends at this part. Ends at this part right here. And from here to here, so it's a little bit. Add an extra loop right from here to here. Let's see another reference. So from here to this part will be the part where this vent is located. Yeah, I think. So let us select this, select this face, these vertices. I think. I'm not really sure, but also I think I'll add extra loop by move this one slightly, select this, then separate it. Yeah, let me just separate. Add the trail later. Add extra loop right there. Same with this part, also add an extra loop. Add an extra loop like that. Just like this. Change my mind. Select this one. I'm adding it to this, joining it to that part. and dissolve these edges, dissolve edge, and slide this to this part, slide this to this part. Yeah, then select this loop and dissolve this edge and try to position this in neutral position. Dissolve this edge also, try to position this that. So let's just make this part. Add an extra loop right here. Yeah, from this part here. So add one loop, move it closer. SY0. Also this SY0. I think that's should do. Before doing this, I'm select this, add one more vertices right here. Okay. This ends here. If this is the midpoint, which is this, then extra. Let's add one here. So select this 3 vertices. Move it slightly closer. Then separate it. Then join to this. Then add extra loop. Select all, disable, add by distance. Add an extra loop right there. SY0, straighten it. SY0. Select all, match by distance. Dissolve or delete vertices. Match at the center. 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 And match this at the center too. Calculate numbers. Clip. Yeah, I'll read this. Let's delete this. Yeah, I think this is okay right now. SY0, SY0. So now, like this, or move it slightly to that part. Add another loop, move it close to that part. Yeah, then select this, insect, like that. Then extrude down. Then also insect. And add an extra loop right there. Add on down right there. Then move this slightly to this end. Move this also to that end. Add another loop cut. That. Add another one. That. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So we have to add these vents right here, which is just basically a plane. Yeah, let's select this edge, duplicate it, separate, and that is it. Then SY, scale it, go to edit mode, extrude, and decide as this, like that. Select all, move it, and then try to position it that way. I think that way. And move this one down slightly. So before doing anything to do, select this one, select this, hide it. So select this and select this, then hide it, and select this one, then separate it. You select L. then Alt H to unhide, Alt H to unhide, and select this one, then delete the certification modifier. Select this O, then move it down slightly. So this has a separate material on its own. So this one also, try to position this, move it down, sharpen it, and extra loop, add extra loop, and extra loop. That, there we have it. That thickness, I think too much, or yeah, how you do SY scale, yeah, then try to move it toward this end, right here, then space, Shift D, then move it like this, then Shift R. So select all and position it like that. There we go. And select this and join with it. Oh no, let's just join this to this. Select all, we calculate outside. Let me see our numbers. No. Numbers is incorrect. So let's select all. And let me try to do this. Yeah, that's what I increase the offsets to 1. Then select this one here, and Control I, and then scale this in the Y direction like that. Scale in the Y direction, SY, move it down, and then decrease the thickness to 1.5. Apply scale, not layering. Select this, then shade smooth. I will disable this. Control I, SY. Yeah, I think I should do. Yeah, I should do. So this is what we can do for the first part. So the next part will continue with the dashboard. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.